Hello crocheters, welcome to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be learning how to crochet this beautiful baby layer dress. It's a very simple pattern and very practical. Now let's get started. Now to begin this work, we started with a chain of 80. So you want to chain 80, and we're doing a size for a baby of 3 months. Now you want to make sure that your chain is not twisted, okay? So straighten it with your fingers and let it be very straight. And when you get to this other end of your chain stitch, now insert your hook in that upper loop, the loop facing you is the upper loop. Insert your hook there and do a slip stitch. That's insert your hook yarn over, pull it, and that's a slip stitch. Chain 4. We're going to chain 4 to begin our work. That's chain 4 and skip 1 stitch, and into the next stitch you're going to work as a double crochet. Insert your hook and do a double crochet, chain 1 and skip 1 stitch. Into the next stitch do a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and to the next. Now I have a detailed tutorial on my channel on how to work a double crochet for beginners, okay? Now this is the only thing we're going to be doing all through this row. 1 double crochet, chain 1, skip, and into the next do a double crochet. This is the only thing we're going to be doing all through this row until the end, okay? Chain 1, and you just repeat the same pattern and I'll meet you at the other end to tell you what to do next. Now once you get to this end, count 1, 2, 3. On the third chain, insert your hook and join both ends. Remember, we chain 4 to begin the first row, remember, right? So now your work should look like this at the end of row number 1. To begin row number 2, we're going to chain 3, and in that chain 1 space we're going to begin our increase. That is, we're going to work 2 double crochet into that chain 1 space. That's 1 and another 1 and 2 double crochet. And on the previous double crochet, do 1 double crochet, and into the chain 1 space do another 2 double crochet. That's 1 and that's 2. And on the previous double crochet do 1. So this is the only thing we're going to be doing, okay? In each chain 1 space do an increase. And once you get at the end of row number 2, your work should look like this. Now we're going to join both ends with a slip stitch in between your chain 3 and your first double crochet, or on the chain 3. It really depends on you. Now to begin row number 3, chain 4. Remember the 4 is because 3 for 1 double crochet and 1 for the chain 1. So skip 1 space and into the next space do a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, into the next stitch do a double crochet. It's practically the same thing as row number 1, okay? Chain 1, skip, and this is the only thing you're going to do. Just repeat the same pattern till the end of this row, okay? Now skip and to the next stitch do a double crochet. You see, the pattern is really not difficult, okay? And once you get to the end of your row, your work should look like this. Now we're going to join both ends, and you're going to count again, and to that third stitch insert your hook and join both ends. Now we're going to begin row number 4, chain 3, and row number 4 we're going to do 1 double crochet. Unlike row number 2, we are not doing any increases here, okay? Just do 1 double crochet in that chain 1 space and 1 double crochet on that double crochet. That's the only thing I'm going to be doing. And once you're at the end of row number 4, you want to join both ends. Insert your hook on the chain 3 space or in between chain 3 and double crochet. It really depends on you. You can just play around it. And here we go. Begin row number 5, chain 4. It's just the same as row number 1, and skip 1 stitch, and into the next stitch stitch, do a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch into the next stitch, do a double crochet, and you want to repeat all through the row, just doing the same thing, and chain 1 and just continue. Okay, now once you get to the end of row number 5, you want to 1 2 3 into that 3rd chain, slip stitch and join both ends. Now we're going to begin row number 6, and this row number 6 we're going to do some increase, so chain 3 and into that chain 1 space, do 1 double crochet. Please be attentive here, because and the next do 1 double crochet into the 2nd chain 1 space, do 1 double crochet, do 1 double crochet, and now we're going to do an increase, so that's 1 2 3 into the 3rd chain 1 space. We're going to do an increase, that's 2 double crochet in the same space, that's 1 and 2. I'll show you again. 1 double crochet, and into the next 1 double crochet. That's for the 1 chain 1 space already worked in. This is the 2nd chain 1 space we're working in, no increase. And now when you get to the 3rd chain 1 space, you make an increase. So that's the only thing you're going to be doing all through this row. Okay, don't forget to count. So now once you get to the end of your work, it will look like this. We're going to join both ends, and we're going to begin row number 7. Row number 7, chain 4, and we're going to repeat what we did on row number 5. So chain 4 and skip 1 stitch into the next stitch, do a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch into the next stitch, do a double crochet. Now you know the pattern already. Okay, just continue doing the same thing, and I'll meet you at the other end to show what we're going to do next. And once you get at the end of row number 7, we're going to slip stitch on that chain 3. I'm going to begin row number 8, chain 3, and here we're repeating what we did in row number 4. So no increase, just 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet in the chain 1 space, do 1 double crochet, and this is the only thing you're going to be doing all around. Okay, so just continue working 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and I'll meet you at the other end, and we're going to continue. Now from here you can see our connecting chains area. From there you're going to count 10 chain 1 spaces, and when you get to 10 chain 1 spaces, you insert your stitch marker, and let the stitch marker be at the same place in front also. Okay, and come to the other side, you count 10 chain 1 spaces, you insert your stitch marker, let the stitch marker be in the same place in front. Do you get it? Now if I turn my work, you see what I mean. You see it's at the same place in front. So in front it gives me 20 chain 1 spaces, and behind I have 20 chain 1 spaces also. Now if you have some extra, it's really not bad. Now when you get to the armholes, you want to count 14 chain 1 spaces for your armholes. Okay, count 14 chain 1 spaces. You count it the same on both sides, you do the same thing. And now if after this you still have some extras chain spaces, really not a problem, just add it somewhere. Okay, now to begin we're going to chain 4, and we're just going to repeat what we've been doing, that is skip 1 stitch and 1 double crochet, chain 1. Now you want to repeat this same pattern till you get to where you have your stitch marker. Remember, from here we are shaping our armholes. And once you get here, do a double crochet into that stitch where you have your stitch marker, chain 1, remove the stitch marker. Now you must not work here because this is our first sleeve. Okay, we've just made our first sleeve here. Now where you have your stitch marker on this other side, now do a double crochet. Remember this is the stitch marker that we put in front of our dress, remember, right? Now remove your stitch marker, chain 1, and you just repeat the same process. Here we are working the front part of our dress, so skip and double crochet, chain 1 and skip, double crochet, and we're going to repeat this same process all in front of your dress till you get here. And once you're here, you want to do another double crochet into that space where you have your stitch marker, chain 1, remove your stitch marker, and here we have just created our second sleeve. Okay, that chain 1 is just for separation space, and into that space you want to do a double crochet. Oops, that was tight. Do a double crochet into that space and move your stitch marker, chain 1, and now you want to complete the back part of your baby's yoke. So you just continue to repeat the pattern, and I'll meet you then. Now here we are, well done. You can see our sleeves are well shaped, and I hope you all enjoying the tutorial. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like the video, share it, comment, and subscribe for more interesting videos. Okay, God bless you. Now we want to join both ends as usual. Now from here we are going to start with the skirt part of our dress. So we're going to chain 3, and we're going to do double crochets as we've been doing, and we're going to do an increase here so that our skirt can have more volume. Okay, so that's a double crochet, and now a double crochet, and now an increase. That's 1, 2, third into the third space. Remember we did this earlier. You do a double crochet increase, that is 2 double crochet in that same space. Now just repeat the same pattern, and now once you get to the armhole area, you just do a double crochet there. Okay, a double crochet increase, that is you do 2 double crochet into that space, and continue the pattern, that is 1 double crochet, and after 2 chain 1 spaces you do a double crochet increase, and at the end of this row your work should look like this. Now we're going to begin our next row, and our next row will really be different from what we have been doing. Okay, now we are still shaping the foundation of our skirt. Okay, now chain 1 in the same space, do a single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and to the third stitch do a single crochet. This is the only thing you're going to be doing on this row. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches, and to the third do a double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2 stitches, into the third do a single crochet. Now I have a detailed tutorial on how to do a single crochet for beginners. You want to repeat this. Once you get at the end here, you want to insert your hook into that first single crochet that you made, and slip stitch to join both ends. Now thanks for watching up to here. For some reasons I'm really constrained to pause the video here, and please, I wish you to stay tuned for the continuation of our dress, and in the next video we're going to learn how to do the downward. Well, we're going to complete our baby skirt. Okay, thank you for your patience, thank you for your understanding. Till then, stay tuned, and God bless you. Shalom.